Alright, howdy folks, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Gates of Hell. Today we are continuing with the US Conquest campaign using the MACE mod. I'll have a link to the mod and of course to the earlier videos in the series down in the description. Now, I have done a little bit of work. First of all, we unlocked the regular rifle squad from the early one. Though what's weird is they are cheaper because you lose one member. You do get an extra grenadier, which is kind of nice, I guess. But I'm just really confused as to what really changes besides their uniform and the fact that you do lose a rifleman, but you gain a grenadier, or I guess like a rifleman becomes a grenadier, but one of them just gets deleted. So I'm not really sure what happened there. I'm not really sure that was even worth doing, but you do have to research the rifleman to continue on, you know, towards Rangers or towards the motor rifle units. I guess I could have gone for Marines, but I just kind of felt weird having Marines in Europe. But then again, we're also fighting the Finnish, so that's technically weird too. Now, since this is an attack one, oh, actually one more thing, because instead of 24, they're only 22, I was able to sneak in the ammo crate here, because before there was no space for it, now there's space for it. Since we're attacking, I actually opted to remove a lot of my weapons, like the 40mm, the Minenwerfer, the 76mm weapon, and instead we are just keeping the light infantry shoots because it's such a great assault weapon. You have the captured Neubaufahrzeug, which I'm really need to stop saying fully. I think it means something like newly built vehicle, basically, or new built vehicle. And then we have the T-26. And actually an M3 Lee, which is for some reason the exact pop cap as this Panzer IIIF. And I was thinking, I would rather have the M3 Lee versus a Panzer IIIF. Now, I would have the Panzer IIIF over the T-26, but that won't fit in with the numbers. Research-wise, I'm probably trying to save up some money so we can get to Willie's command unlock. Not that I want it, but we'll need it. And then we'll put some points towards call-in stage 4, which is going to be very welcome. I think that adds another like 80 or 90 slots. So we're just going to go right into it. And I guess we'll catch you in a couple of seconds once we are at the battlefield. Record that battle, but I'll give you a very quick run. We ran up to the right side. We captured it with literally 0 casualties. Then I had some of my units there. We moved some of my other units over to the left flag. I lost like an entire squad minus like 2 guys due to a flamethrower on the point, but nothing really happened. And I guess in the end, we managed to capture an enemy T-26 and we suffered basically 0 losses. So I don't know why this is happening. This might be like a cursed playthrough first with like the lost battles, now with like the recording that doesn't necessarily work out. But we are going to be defending. It's weird. First we played against the Finns. Now we're going to be defending against the Germans. It's actually kind of interesting. We do have the next command unit. So after this battle, we can call in stage number 4. I was kind of between getting medium defenses or the command, but medium defenses have not. My defenses have been fine, especially with all the units I got. Now I think we're going to try to get call-in stage number 4 unlocked, and now I want to try to focus on unlocking some of the American tanks, like the Sherman, towards the Sherman improved. And once we get the Sherman improved, I think we're going to take it a little slower. We might even try to get that M6A1 because it's such a cool heavy tank that you just don't really see or know about, mostly because I don't think it was really used in combat, but it is a really cool looking tank. Makes me want the T-29, by the way. The T-29 is such a cool tank. I don't think it was ever existed besides like prototypes, but in World of Tanks, the T-29, like the tier 7 American tank is pretty cool looking. I think we're going to just unlock some better infantry and some better light vehicles, just so this campaign has a little bit more longevity to it. Anyway, we're going to set up our defenses. I think we're going to maybe swap out some of these tanks. We just need more like defense units, like the 40mm over armor. We might even take this out and take the... Oh, actually, the Minenwerfer would be good. We do have another 16 points, so we could potentially get this thing as well. And then we're back up. Now I'm thinking, do I want... This thing, it's 10 points, but I need 14 points. And if I take this out, I can't even swap this out for our T-26. So I think we're just leaving it like this. We're going to go set up our defenses. This time, I promise I will record, and then we'll be right back. All right, we got our defenses mostly set up. It was a 3rd point this time, so we did a little little bit more time to spend on getting everything sorted out, but we have a 76 mil here, as well as our Minenwerfer, the crazy big one, as well as the T69. Then we have the Lee and the Leicht Infanteriegeschütz more towards the middle, with the Lee being able obviously to, you know, reposition if necessary, as well as with an ammo crate, though we may actually move it up to the Infanteriegeschütz by now. And then up here we have the T18 as well as the 40 mil, which is getting into position. We have a medic on the far left and on the far right, which I think just makes the most sense. I'm starting to think that we may want to get the second tier of defenses, but we'll have to see how much, how nice the game is going to be with actually giving... Oh, that was a good hit from the T18. I'm just going to see how nice the game's going to be when it comes to like giving us research points, because we just need a bunch more. I want to get the Sherman. I want to get that Sherman improved. I want to unlock the next wave. I think we only need one more point for that, so that should be after this battle, like the next... I don't know what you call that, like the next, just allowing me a call-in wave, you know, like allowing me to call in more units, the fourth one. So we have a lot of sort of pressure on our research points, and I'm just gonna have to try to figure out what is going to work and what isn't. Now the Lee, by the way, I just said that in the last video, but then, well, the last part of the battle, but then I guess people weren't there because I was just talking to myself because I wasn't recording. This is a perfect tank. This is a perfect tank for this part of the campaign. It's a 75 mil long, a 37 millimeter. We have a coaxial 30 cal, a twin hull mounted, and this top one, which can rotate pretty much. I don't think that is a gun. That might just be part of 37 millimeter. This is a beautiful machine. Not the most armored vehicle that we're going to get, obviously, in this campaign, but it definitely has... Oh, that is a Panzer III. Now, I'm hoping we can knock it out before it does any damage. But basically, in the last battle, it was very instrumental. It basically saved the day by killing the T-26 and just walking over a whole bunch of enemy equipment. I'm not sure how actually it seems to be effective enough, at least against this Panzer III. I know that in the end... Oh, nice. The Defenders actually, with the AI, knocking out some of the crew in there. I know that this is not going to be the be-all, end-all. That's why I want to really get that Sherman improved. I want to get some heavier vehicles, heavier equipment. We are definitely going to use this ammo crate and get over to the Lee, though, here in a second, because we're just spamming this thing to death, but we do need to get a good hit. I don't know, the heat rounds aren't making it work either. Another bazooka hit. Okay, that's finally down. That's great, though, because that means we can repair that, which is awesome, because, you know, stuff we repair, we can either use or sell. I'm thinking maybe we'll capture it. The more units and armor that we capture, the more money we can make. There's a little... Oh, nice. A little Panzer 38G. We can sell that as well, which should be some nice money. Make sure that my guys actually are in the trenches that I made for them, or foxholes. One of these guys does have an anti-tank rifle. I was talking about this in the last... Well, I keep saying talk about this in the last part, but I have to repeat myself, I suppose, right? Because you weren't actually there, because I just forgot to press the record button. This is something that I think the Gates of Hell developers said they were looking at doing, but I'm not sure if this is something that will actually happen. But basically, this is an anti-tank rifle guy right now, right? He has a M1 Grand, but he also has an AT rifle. Now, the only way to give this, so say these are just regular rifle squads. Say I want to upgrade this rifle squad and I want to change them out for Rangers or Airborne or Marines or whatever, right? The only way to do that is by calling in this guy in this squad at the same time as the new squad, and then have this guy like go in the inventory, the other guy, hand it over, and at the end of the battle, you sell this guy or squad, basically. In a perfect world, we would be able to... That's a Panzer II? That's not going to be a tough kill. I think the 40 millimeter... Yeah, this 40 millimeter has been a great help, by the way. This is like perfect. Oh, my lord. But basically, wouldn't it be really cool if there was some sort of depot or arsenal? I'm not sure what the word should be that we should refer to it as, arsenal, depot, where you could say, hey, I've got a bazooka or a Panzer Shrek or an MG42 that I captured or, you know, am using for whatever reason. Now, instead of having to call them in at the same time and replenish them, and it's basically just a whole mess, and you can't really do that until you have like a way further on into the battle where you can actually sort of spend time, you know, swapping over ammos and stuff like that and weapons. It would be cool to see a depot where you could say, hey, in the middle of the battle... Ooh, was that an instant? We just instantly killed everyone in this Panzer III? Almost everyone, I think. But it would be cool to see where in between battles we can swap out what sort of weapons, or I guess even for vehicle crews. Imagine you have a very high veterancy M3 Lee crew and you want to put them in a new Sherman that you unlocked. The only way to do that now is by spawning the vehicle and spawning the other vehicle and having the crew swap in the game, and then selling the, putting the new crew from the new tank into the old tank and the old tank crew into the new tank, and then selling back the old crew and the old tank. Now, hopefully one day we'll be able to sort of do that in one go, where we don't have to swap that over for the crew, but also for weapons. I think that would be a huge improvement. We do need to get rid of that stupid martyr that it was, I think, back there. But first, let's send... Oh, this T-18 needs to really be careful, because we're about to run, like, into a whole bunch of enemy reinforcements. Also, this thing is great. It does not have a very fast turret. It does not have a very fast turret whatsoever, which is frustrating because it just leads to very slow turret rotation times. I really want to knock out... Okay, this is bad, actually. Get this last guy. Oh, crap. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, let's call in a mortar barrage here. I was hoping to drive up, but okay, we'll actually retreat these two tank crew. This is a little bad. We'll retreat the tank crew. We'll repair this T-18. We'll capture these Panzer IIIs. On the left side, they got a 222. I'm hoping that my 40 mil will be capable of dealing with that. I need to fall these guys back a little. I don't know if my AT rifle guy can hit that either. I don't think so. Our Grenadier might be able to hit that, but that might even be far away for him. We'll pull these guys back just a little and hope that this guy just... Oh, there's a whole bunch of infantry over there. Well, there's their mortars hopefully doing some work. Or I guess our mortar strike that we called in on that little pack and mortar emplacement back there. We can hear the background. We can see the shells like impacting over here. There's another something back there. Okay, we have a half track advancing. I kind of need to a little worry about this side. I'm just trying to get very accurate shots by aiming. And only... Okay, there we go. We may have just killed one of the crew members on that half track. Okay, half track is not disabled yet, or not destroyed yet. I'm trying to get some like really cheeky shots in this thing. I mean, that's not happening. I think we need to get the T-69 over here. Yeah, hopefully we can get something like that down the line. Oh, there's infantry shoots over here. That's kind of annoying. That's going to hurt. So we are able to more easily replenish and switch out weapons, or even vehicle crews between different units. Something that is on my wish list. I mean, obviously my wish list doesn't have to be the wish list that they follow, but it would be cool to see something like that. Just easier abilities to swap between... Oh, we're hitting this wall right here. That's not good. To swap weapons mostly between squads. So you don't have to worry about like, hey, this squad has a high veterancy bunch of members and I don't want to lose them, and I also don't want to lose the weapons on that they have. So maybe that's something they can look at in the future. Now let's get this T-69 up here, because we need to destroy that 222. Okay. It doesn't care, I guess, about 50 cal. Hello, sir? Oh, we're just gonna spray down these infantry at least. We'll just waste their time. These infantry here are kind of the thing that's pushing me. Okay, I'm really hoping that this would... I know I'm aiming low, but you can see the shells. Okay, you really could see the impact on the 222. At least our 40 mil can now just see the, like, perfect. Let's pull this thing back, get it to be repaired. We'll get these two tank crew to just, like, reman our T-18, and I really want to try to capture... What is that? 2 Panzer IIIs here now. That's easy, and a nice martyr. The martyr looks like it's burning up. Oh, that's not good. Luckily, our truck killing device, that's huge. That's so good. That just instantly got rid of the crew on this thing. It does have low ammo now, but... Oh, Panzer 38. We'll just load AP. And whenever that thing gets in range... Starting to spray this. Okay, it's gonna be... Oh, nice hit right below the ridge. Another nice hit, although that didn't actually kill anything. I'm actually sniping the tank crew out with this little 40 millimeter as it's like mostly hitting over the ridge. There we go, another one down. This 40 mil is like absolutely chatting it up. There is another tank over here. Okay, I think we just actually destroyed that one. Okay, left one, we're going back. It's right there. Trying to arc these shots over that little incline. We killed another one of their crew members. How many more crew are in this thing? You can hear it hitting. You can see it hitting. Sometimes anyway. Those were mostly misses. That's a hit. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit. Okay, we finally got it. We actually emptied out the crew inside. T-69 is doing its job. Let's have one of these old crew members repair while we, I guess the M3 Lee will be used to clear some of this area. I really want to recapture that T-18. It's going to be important because it's kind of my baby now. This thing is awesome. The only thing it has is a very slow turret. And the turret being slow just means that it can't really respond to, it goes fast. I mean, it has 8 wheels, it better be going fast. But it doesn't really respond well to threats on its flank or when it spots them because the turret just rotates so slowly. Did it just reman that Panzer 38? My 40mm must be running low. Well, it is kind of running low. We just decrewed it. Oh! See, I think regular crew just jumped into that tank. But guess what? We can capture that. I don't really want to sit here and spend a ton of time repairing, but we can definitely capture some of these vehicles. I might send one of my riflemen up and just start repairing. I'll send 2 of my riflemen up and start repairing these 2 Panzer IIIs. Hey, look at me. I'm not above free money. I'm really not above free money. I don't even know if I'm going to use those Panzer IIIs, but they're going to be... Ooh, there's a pack gun. Are we in range if I load AP? I think I know where it is. It's like right there. I'm trying to like see if a shot hits any of their... Okay, I'm just gonna be very careful with my ammo because I'm really low. Well, we did manage to mostly destroy their units. We're going to, I think, keep this thing in the back, rotate it more this way, get our 2 tank crew guys to go over to the T-69. There's another... What are they? They keep remanning these Panzers. I think they unaron... Oh, there it is. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. AP, 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 AP. Okay, snipe 1, snipe 2, snipe 3. Perfect. Decrewed. Okay, the T-69 is now free to blast. Their reinforcements are going to be just food for the T-69, which is awesome. Look at this thing go. This actually looks really cool right there. Might even make a screenshot of this. That looks really cool. It just blasted. And here's this little dude like... I know that's the... Oh! That's the realistic noise he makes. Our this 40mm has been so... Oh, this crew is getting killed. That's not good. That was a high level crew. Damn. You know what? I'm thinking we may have to give up our T-18. I know it sucks, but we may have to give up our T-18. And I also don't think we're going to capture that Panzer 38. I think we're going to be cheeky. I think we're going to capture both these Panzer 3s. We're going to... I don't really want to risk my Lee or anything. We'll just park it a little bit more up left. I think we're just going to take the victory. And I don't think we're going to push our luck on this T-18. There's no real point in me trying to kill these. There's like 2 or 3 guns there. So we're going to capture these Panzer IIIs. We'll be right back with you with the end result of this battle. There is a Sturmpanzer II, which is scary. We may not have time to capture these Panzer IIIs if I'm not worried about that Sturmpanzer. I was just about to say, I guess we'll catch you in a second, but now I really want to capture the Sturmpanzer. That would be an absolute fantastic capture. Basically, a huge improvement over... Oh, that was like a snipe on the commander. A huge improvement over our light infantry shoots, but because it's going to be... Wow. Oh, well, I guess we're not getting that. I was trying to shoot it to capture it and then swap it out for our light infantry shoots, because this would have had 150 mil, I think, and obviously it's tracked and can move itself and isn't slow, but yeah, that one I don't think we're going to be repairing. Look at the absolute just graveyard of light vehicles, including a tank. We're going to repair these things and get out of here, call it a day. We're just going to destroy units in the background, so we'll be right back. All right, pretty successful defense. Just a shame that I didn't actually record the first battle, but a pretty successful defense. And we actually captured a little bit more than I initially had in mind. We managed to, I think, get 2 Panzer 38s, a light infantry Geschütz, 2 Panzer 3s, and I even managed to repair my T-18. I just couldn't let that little car go. It had done so much for me ever since the very first episode or the very first battles. So I just could not let that guy go. Little meager on the research points, but it is what it is. We're immediately going to unlock call-in stage number 4, so I don't forget that. And then, I don't know, maybe we save up points for, well, I guess I want to save points for the M4. The M3 Lee is doing all right, but it would be nice to just have a turret at 75 mil and not like the whole base 75 mil. But as you can see, we got a Panzer 38, another Panzer 38, 2 Panzer 3Js, and a Light Infanterie Geschütz, which we're going to immediately dismiss. I don't think we need 2 of these Panzer 38 Gs too, so we're just going to dismiss this one. And honestly, we don't probably need all these T-26s and all these Panzer 3s, but at the same time, we do have, if we're being serious, we do have a 4th wave available now, so it might be possible to put some of these away, but I think we're going to get rid of the F, because it's, I think it's inferior to the J. Rid of the F, rid of one of these T-26s, and honestly, I don't really see a point in having a Panzer 38 if I can bring a Panzer 3J, even though it is a little cheaper to bring in. Actually, I'm thinking the Panzer 38 might be better than a T-26. So let's go right into T-26, resupply everyone else. Well, I guess we'll set up our units, and then we'll be right back as we pick, because I wanted to make this two battles, and then we did one, and I didn't record it, so we'll do one more battle here to end up the video. In the least American fashion, we have 4 German tanks. Now, I figured instead of going up the hill, we're actually going to go capture this one, lock it down, probably leave a tank here and call in some of these other reinforcement waves, and then use this road to go up, and then sort of split between both sides instead of going up the hill here, and that would just not really work with the fact that we have 4 tanks instead of just driving down this main road and the railroad tracks and using our overwhelming, most likely firepower. I don't know why I just couldn't speak anymore, but yeah, overwhelming firepower. And I honestly think that this campaign might have been a little too easy. I just put it on medium length, normal difficulty, nothing crazy. I didn't know, I hadn't played Conquest in a little bit, so I didn't want to like over difficulterize, that's not a word. I didn't want to make it overly difficult and just, you know, get absolutely destroyed, but it looks like I'm absolutely destroying. It doesn't help that it is relatively easy, I think, to just do pretty decent in Conquest, especially when you get a bunch of the enemy's equipment, like, you know, a bunch of Panzers and a bunch of other equipment. We need to destroy that AT gun back there. That would be like number 1 priority here, guys. Before we lose that Panzer 38, there's also infantry to our left. Okay, we'll just deal with those guys ASAP, because that guy actually has a grenade. He's going to have anti-tank grenades for us here in a second. Roll the Panzer 3s forward, which is very weird to see Panzer 3s supporting an American attack, but it's the way that it is in Conquest, really. This guy needs to get out of here with his stupid little machine gun assistant crap. Come on, guys. There we go. I think, oh, we didn't get him yet. Come on, come on. One more hit, perfect. Okay, oh, we have artillery back there. Guess what? We have artillery back here as well, although we're not close enough to use it. I don't think we can tow this thing. So this is going to be a fat minute, as they say, to get over to the front of the battlefield. I'm a little worried about that artillery, so maybe we'll start pushing up a little more aggressively. Let our tanks just rip them apart. I mean, these things, between the machine guns, they all should have at least 1 coaxial, well, one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 coaxials and hull mounted machine guns is blasting at these guys, plus a 37, plus 2 more 50 millimeters, plus a 75, plus I think this is what image side was another 37. So yeah, we got a good amount of firepower going on these Finns over here. They're probably not feeling so hot anymore. Let's go capture this and run down that artillery unit with 2 of our tanks. Oh wow, guess what, guys? Reinforcements have arrived. Oh no. This is oh, that was actually kind of a hit. That could have been annoying. Let's deal with these artillery units and that sort of 20 millimeter ski-based anti-tank rifle. Okay, you're not completely unable to do anything, so we'll just disembark. This gun is gonna, actually, you know what? This gun can just probably set up here, and we'll call this unit back, and the Lee can maybe even come from this side, and we're just going to deploy our, oh, that's actually hold and engage. I mean, the hull of this thing is a little damaged. It might have been that 37 millimeter that was responsible for that, but they just all got absolutely wiped, which is good. I don't know if we want to hold this 105. Probably don't really... Nothing like a huge reason to keep... Okay, guys, don't go... Oh, there's a BF-109 in the water. That's cool. Guys, there's no point to go swimming, though. It's kind of weird. Like, why there's just a BF-109 in the water, but it's like one thing you'd only see if you zoom in. Like, from here, you can't see it. If you zoom in, and you can see it's kind of like a hidden Easter eggy sort of situation. I don't really know what we could do here. We might just pull this heavy gun into this position. I think we can use it to bombard. Let's see if we can get range on here. No. Okay, the range is actually good. So maybe we'll just fire a shot. Just one shot at this general area. There's like a single rifleman here. Oh, there's a gun there. 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 That's not good. There's multiple guns here. Okay, I need to not be silly. Now we're just wasting our vehicles. And I need to not do that. That seems like... okay. Let's be a little more careful. There's a lot more guys back there than I thought. Okay, let's set up and focus down these enemy units. Our artillery. We'll just do like one shot. It's not aiming. Okay, screw it. We'll just move you in there. Whatever. Okay, I need to pay attention to this right side here. Because now we're just... Oh, that's not good. Okay, we did lose a crew member. I need to deal with these enemy guns. I think there's at least one. But it's firing so fast. Okay, that's a good hit, actually. That's a huge hit. Okay, they are actually coming in from up there, so I can't just sit here and defend. I actually got to push up with this 38. Maybe our other Panzer III. I want to save that Neubaufahrzeug. There's no point in... I don't want to lose that. It's kind of too cool for it to just get lost. Is that another gun? There's another gun to our left here. This is an issue. Reload, 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 reload. Okay. Okay, Panzer 38. You know, feel free to engage it whenever you feel like doing that, please. If that's not a low velocity, that's gonna kill me. Okay, did you see that? It was an HE shell, I think, that went straight through and didn't explode when it should have. At least our Panzer is like, oh, more units are coming in here. We'll just keep repairing this thing. We'll just like over repair it, and then we'll get all these infantry here online in front. I don't really care too much about... I guess we'll send one squad of infantry to defend the point that we've already captured. And I guess we'll keep these units. We'll send one unit here, one medic. We'll keep one medic down over here. Deploy it here, and then the T-69 and the T-18 can stay over here. We do have some sort of... Oh, it's just a 20mm thing. Okay, let's get in here, guys, before we get 20 to death. And there's another... It's a 40mm now. Okay, just get in this thing. Figure it out. Prone out. Don't get shot while we're mounting up, please. They are really... Oh, there's a... Actually, they're kind of coming towards my spawn here. It's a good thing... Okay, this is a T-20. But it's a good thing I got this protected. That would have been a little awkward. They are still calling in more units. Our howitzer now finally can start engaging. We have ammo for it too, which is great. Don't know how you have... Okay, there we go. This is a little longer of a battle. I guess that medic is probably not going to make it there. Wait, did my... Oh, I thought I sent one over there. Well, he'll be running. And this squad's going to run over there. We're just... I don't really like doing this. I feel like it's kind of cheeky. Like, we're kind of spawn camping them. But at the same time, like, they're actively bullying me right now. We need to keep repairing this thing. It's got at least a reddish hull. And I guess what we'll do, we'll grab one of these Panzers. Our Lee will go down there together with some infantry and a T-69 there. And then we'll leave the T-18 here. This thing can just lob shells at this general vicinity of the flag. I don't know if our medic's going to make it to that point in time to heal the crewmen that went down, but probably not. We'll get the Panzer 38 to come down there. Okay, we got another... Oh, a BT-42, huh? That's kind of a scary unit because it does have a... I think it has like a low velocity... It's basically like a... Yeah, it's like a little howitzer thing. So we definitely want to make sure that thing doesn't like get a good hit on us and destroys our unit or our line of infantry. But we're doing fine, I think. We're just repairing this thing as it is. I don't think we need two Panzer IIIs here. So we have a Neubaufahrzeug, the Panzer III. There's infantry. It should be fine. There is a artilleryman back there. I don't really care too much about you. I mean, we'll stop and maybe repair this thing. When our... Oh, come on. There we go. I was about to say, you should be able to knock that guy out. The M3 Lee should be really good here. Oh, we have some infantry, actually. Oh, crap. My medic just got shot. I didn't realize there was... I mean, I should have looked at the map and seen that they were recapping the flag, but... Oh, well. You win some, you lose some. Can't save all the medics, I guess, right? This guy should, like, instantly be dead. Perfect. It should be safe-ish. Our artillery is firing, which is actually doing pretty decent damage. I think we killed, like, 9 or so infantry. I think... Oh, they're still sending in reinforcements, though, which is a little frustrating because it just makes my job a little harder. The job of, you know, capturing the flags. That we do know there is a... Oh, he's actually... Okay, that's good. This WW2 is completely repaired. Howitzer. Keep on lobbing shells, please. And we just need to make sure that we deal with the guys on top of this hill. A little frustrating, though, because... Oh, God. Okay, there's some infantry right over here. Guys. I mean, this is like this is a massive issue for a vehicle-based army, considering there's a hill we have to climb up, and it's a blind hill. Like, we're blind until we get right there, obviously. So, can we like not shoot these two guys? Oh, there you go. All right, a Panzer III can sit that way. A Panzer 38 is going to sit this way. 269 is going to advance. We do have a vehicle, or it's just a mortar, 50mm mortar. Oh, heavier vehicle. What would that even be? Like a Panzer? A T-34. Our first T-34 of the campaign. And it is a Finnish one. And it just destroyed... Okay, that's not good. One would say this is potentially not good, actually. I'll need to send my M3 Lee down here, I think. I don't really feel like capturing any of these field guns. We just need to sit here and like... Okay, this is bad. Do we have any smoke on board? I don't think we do. No, okay. Keep reversing. We need to send this squad of infantry up and like capture this area here while our M3 Lee goes back. And our Panzer 38 like advances slowly, hold fire, target maybe like this area again. Okay, we're just gonna keep reversing. I don't know. Okay, you need to fire at any point, buddy. I mean, I know you're reloading, but like this should be an absolute massacre for the T-69. Like I shouldn't have to direct control this thing at all. Infantry. Oh, there's another tank. Okay, so there's 2 T-34s have now been spotted. This is turning out to be an interesting turn of events. We are going to continue falling back. I think what I do there is you just hold shift. You give it different move orders, and as long as it's... I mean, I think their dedicated reverse button would be huge for Gates of Hell. I don't think there is one. Okay, let's get our T-69 to ignore that. Artillery, hold. Maybe like a good shell in there. Okay, there's a lot of units here now. They're just kind of running over my tank group, the Neubaufahrzeug, and potentially more reinforcements are coming in. I need to get the 75mm rotated towards one of these T-34s. This might not do it though. I know this is kind of risky. I might lose this M3 Lee as well. Yeah, okay, I didn't expect it to go like that, but it is going like that. So we're gonna have to capture this zone. Make sure we put everyone inside here. And quickly move to capture this last zone. I wonder if we can send this T-18 to go assist the M3 Lee and the gang, as we are now going to fall back, I think. Oh, the M3 Lee and the gang. I mean, the M3 Lee is gone, obviously, but I don't really... I have to push up pretty aggressively. I guess we're going to cut this infantry get over here. T-69 is a great little sort of hill vehicle because it does have a good, like, it can have probably a pretty good up and down traverse rate. I got to get, like, up here and be set up. We are... Okay, that artillery needs to be a little careful. I guess I forgot that I just called it in there. Our Panzer III is still reversing while our E-18 or T-18 sorry, is trying to save the day. We are capturing this flag too. I do not, well, we're not getting the Neubaufahrzeug back, so that's a huge shame. We're going to be spreading out these infantry like way back here. Well, I think we hold fire on this before it actually kills one of my own troops, and I don't think we can get range on these guys. That would be really cool, but oh, we're actually out of ammo. Okay, that's fine. It might be because it's an enemy enemy vehicle. But yeah, none of these is going to be useful in the fight for down there. I would love to try my E18 or T18. It would be huge if we could kill one of these vehicles. I mean, the T18 has two options. It dies or it kills both these T34s. Like, I don't really care if it dies now. It's lived long enough where it can be really cool or it can't be. If we capture two T34s for an M3 lead lost, then so be it. Where did the other T34 go? There. Okay, side shot, side shot, side shot. Nope, too far away. I need to aim for out the side of the turret. Maybe we'll have to move around. Okay, we're moving. We're going for the push. I think we go for it. We load APC-BC. There's a unit spawning there. I can't really deal with this. Okay, I think the quickest way to turn the turret on this thing is by turning the entire vehicle around. Okay, present target T-34. No! Okay, there goes my Panzer III. This should really kill it, right? Okay, that's an engine shot. At least it's not going to be able to turn around. The other T-34, they don't have radio communication, I guess, so we can do that. That's some crew members. Reload, reload, reload. Engine shot, okay. It's tracked. Switch to this thing because it's turning its turret around. Okay, we've lost the Panzer III. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Perfect, that's down. This T-34 has now realized that we're right here. I don't want to destroy it. I want to see if I can shoot it but capture it. This is actually working out fine-ish. I need to get this T-69 down here. Oh, drive, 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 drive a little, 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 drive a little. Oh, it's on fire, it's on fire, it's on fire. It's not bailing out, it's not bailing out. I gotta get out. We're just getting out of here. Okay. I was trying to save one of those T-34s. This might have been the worst battle yet. We lost M3 Lee, we lost the Panzer III, we lost a Neubaufahrzeug, and we didn't actually manage to capture any of the Soviet or, well, Finnish equipment. We did, I guess, sort of prove that that T-18 is glorious, and the T-69 still has a reason to exist, because the Quad 50, it probably has a very high angle of attack, because it's probably uses some sort of anti-air weapon, but it can also have, seems to have a decent low, maybe it doesn't have a super low angle, but those barrels can probably go a little lower, aiming down here. So it was very useful at clearing out that mountain fortress. I guess we are at 5 points, which is awesome. So we're, I think, one research points. We're basically one battle away from the M4, and then the M2 improved is going, or M4 improved is going to be really, really easy to get. We did go, oh, we managed to hold on to this thing? I don't know if I agree, but I mean, we have 9,000 money. We can easily spend, that's a lot of ammo cost. That might all be from the howitzer. Damn, we just spent more than half our ammo on resupply. That might just all be from the howitzer, but howitzer did sort of its job. I mean, it kept them busy. We did lose something. Oh, we did. Right. The M3 Lee got absolutely blown to Kingdom Come. I think we're going to leave it at that. We are going to be defending in the next episode, so we're probably just going to be, calling in all of these support weapons. Oh, we can't call them that support weapon. But we'll figure out what the support weapons are going to look like. We'll hopefully have 8 points. We only need 3.2-ish. I mean, this mission right here. Oh, it's a research point one, so we could potentially have a pretty decent battle. And then I think to sort of prolong the campaign, what happens is I think if I go for this in the next battle, in the next video, after I defend this successfully, I believe I defend, I attack, or I attack, I defend, I attack, I defend. So depending on what you guys want, I could potentially do this battle here if the game allows me to. And that way the campaign will last one or maybe one more extra episode. But this being a research battle is going to be huge. Hopefully we'll get just enough to get the Sherman unlocked, because I would love to see at least the Sherman improve, the M6A1, perhaps some other crazy units. I mean, I don't think we're ever going to get that M1A2 SEP, but it's worth a try. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I can't wait to catch you in the next one where hopefully I don't forget to record every battle.